In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a flowchart in OneNote. Flowcharts are a fantastic way to visualize processes and ideas. While OneNote does not have a dedicated flowchart tool like Microsoft Visio, you can still create effective flowcharts using its available tools. This will give you a clear visual representation of your ideas or processes. Now, let's get started. First, open OneNote and navigate to the page where you want to create the flowchart. You will see a blank workspace waiting for your creative input. Make sure this page is dedicated to your flowchart. This is important because it keeps your ideas organized and easy to find later. Once you are on the right page, you are ready to move on to the next step. Now, go to the Draw tab. This tab contains various tools that will help you create your flowchart. You will notice different options available to you here. Familiarizing yourself with the Draw tab is essential because it contains the necessary features to create shapes and lines, which are the backbone of your flowchart. Once you are in the Draw tab, you can start selecting shapes for your flowchart. Select Shapes from the Draw tab. This option opens a gallery of shapes that you can use in your flowchart. The shapes you will find are essential for representing different types of information. For example, you can use an oval to denote the start or end of a process. A rectangle represents a process step, while a diamond indicates a decision point. You also have parallelograms for inputs and outputs. Understanding these shapes will make your flowchart clearer and more professional. Next, choose the shapes you need for your flowchart. Click on the shapes that you want to use and then click and drag on the page to insert each one. This action allows you to position the shapes exactly where you need them. It's crucial to arrange your shapes logically to represent the flow of the process effectively. You will see how the shapes come together to form the framework of your flowchart. After placing the shapes, it's time to add text. Click inside each shape and type the step name corresponding to that shape. This is where you label your processes, decisions, and inputs. Clear labeling is vital because it helps anyone viewing the flowchart understand the process at a glance. You want to make sure the flowchart communicates your ideas effectively. Now use lines or arrows from the Shapes gallery to connect the shapes. This step is essential for demonstrating the flow of the process. By drawing lines or arrows, you visually guide viewers through the steps. This helps clarify how each step relates to the others. You will see how these connections enhance the overall understanding of your flowchart. If you prefer a more hands-on approach, Method 2 allows you to draw a flowchart by hand. If you're using a touchscreen device or stylus, open OneNote and select the Draw tab. This method can be more intuitive for some users, especially if you enjoy freehand drawing. It gives you the flexibility to create shapes and lines as you see fit. This can also add a personal touch to your flowchart. After selecting a pen, you can begin to draw your flowchart freehand. This method allows for creativity and spontaneity. If your version of OneNote supports draw and hold, remember to pause briefly after drawing a shape or line. This will let OneNote automatically straighten and clean it up. It ensures a polished look to your freehand drawings, making them easier to read. Here are some tips for better flowcharts. Keep the flow moving from top to bottom or left to right. Consistency is key, so use the same shapes for similar types of steps. It's also important to label all decision branches, such as yes and no. Leaving enough spacing between shapes will keep the diagram easy to read. These little details make a significant difference in the effectiveness of your flowchart. Lastly, note that some versions of OneNote have limited or no built-in shape support. This is particularly true for OneNote for the web, OneNote in Microsoft Teams, and OneNote for Mac. If you don't see the Shapes option, you can either draw the flowchart freehand using the Draw tools, or create it in Microsoft Visio, PowerPoint, or another diagramming app. You can then insert or paste it into OneNote. This flexibility ensures that you can still create flowcharts, no matter which version of OneNote you are using. By following these steps, you will successfully create a clear and effective flowchart in OneNote. Thank you for watching, and happy charting!